Yes, welcome back. JI-TENGE is back. As I speak now, we are not fully back 100%, but I can only say that the intruder has no access to it. But we are recovering a lot of things. We are taking time. You can see that even after recovering the channel, we still took time. It is now that I am able to upload videos. But I thank you that when we recovered it, some people have been rewatching what was already there. So from now, we can. I am now mentally stable. I can. Was that a right word to use? But then I'm now relaxed in a way that I can now start recording. But you have to give me a day or two to prepare articles to upload so that we go back. The first thing I have to tell you is that as of now, my suspicion directs me to here and there. But as is my nature, I do not like talking on anything that is in the 90s. I would rather speak of something which is 97 and upwards. Anything 96 and below, I don't usually talk. But whoever hacked the account, by the time we discovered that it is hacked, it was 20 hours. Imagine 20 days after recovering the channel, we are still redoing what he did. We are going one by one. You see, they even uploaded some unnecessary video that cannot be associated with me. Within the 20 hours, they managed to take all the videos and block them. So we are opening them. We are opening them for anybody who may want to rewatch. We are trying to check if there is any that was placed there that is not compatible with my status and with my thought of lying. We are doing that slowly by slowly. Meanwhile, as from now, we have started uploading on JI-TENGE. Welcome. The person, also be informed that the person, even after we recovered it, he or they have been trying to get it. We have information from Google that the person is trying to regain it. Well, you can see how it is. But you have to know that whoever that person is, it must be a very highly trained person. It has to be a highly motivated person to try and block my simple comments. And it started like this. If you look down there, I'll talk about, there is a recording where I've talked about why I talk about secrets and I don't care. I don't fear. Not care, but fear. There are some wordings. There are some wordings that people talk, and if you are a visitor in the home, you may think they are talking normal talkings, but they are sending coded messages to each other. I got a message when I talked of why I am open and I say everything where I say, and I said I'm very careful with what I say, where I go, whatever I do. Somebody, and you see these are the people who open accounts and they don't use their names. They don't use their name. You find a funny name. And it is not even just a funny name, because you are capable of even calling yourself Michael Kamau. But you find somebody having a name, Mzalendo, 22:7, something like that, concerned, Lord's Prayer, and I would say all such names. Then somebody wrote to me and said, don't you think that the intelligence officers know where you stay and know where your movement are? Okay, I answered him because this is answering somebody when the other people, and you talk in such a language that you have your own talkings, but anybody who is around does not understand what you people are talking. I told that person that by saying I'm careful, it's not that I'm saying the intelligence does not know where I stay. I said I'm careful because I know I have stepped on people's toes, and I knew that one moment I make a mistake and I'm taken to the police station. Such things. So I'm careful with whatever I say. I'm careful with anything that can be sued or anything. And then he said, but if they want to come for you, they'll come. That very same day, I went home, found that the way the door was, I found out that it was not the way it usually is. You see, there is a square thing that it covers where the padlock is. I found that square, instead of lying on the door, it was pulled. And I knew, as an intelligence officer, I knew whoever had come wanted to leave a message for me that somebody was there. I kept quiet. I never told the Huatengeres, and I never tell her a lot of things for obvious reasons. Then a few days later, I found the door was closed the way it was closed, and on my wall unit, some heavy things had been dropped from the top of wall unit to the middle of the sitting room, between the TV and the seat that I usually have. Some things had been dropped, and they had been some glasses were broken. So I looked around. I asked the neighbors if there was an earthquake an earth tremor when I was not there. There was no such earth tremor. There was whatever. So it came to my mind that somebody had entered my house, took nothing, but left a message, and that was immediately after getting that chilling message. It was too much that I returned things the way they were, and then I told Huatengeres what was happening. Then we decided to change locks. The following day, she never went to her place of work. She stayed in the house. I went and brought a fundi, and we changed locks. When we changed locks, I just knew that I was being followed, although not hostile, but I knew people were chasing me. But to finish off this long story, I want to say that immediately on the day that it was hacked, there are those times that I'm usually on air. I switch on either bundles or air or Wi-Fi. But that day, I felt so tired. That night I did not check on I did not buy bundles. I did not go for the Wi-Fi. I just felt, if one day I can miss doing anything, then that day, and I slept soundly. I want to say this, and I want to say it as an intelligence officer. I must have met somebody, and maybe something like spray was sprayed for me to make me feel tired. Lastly, as I finish off my 10 minutes, I want to tell you that, yes, we were off air for a month. Yes, a lot of things have been missed and whatever. Don't worry, I also do not worry. So long as I can make a story, as long as I can access YouTube, I'll still continue that. I will not go. There are some people who get annoyed and become too much. Or there are some people who get annoyed, afraid, and avoid doing what they are doing. No. After that short break, I will just continue the way I was. No more no less, just like that.